Every preset of this plugin is like an entrance to another world of sound. The hardest part of making this video was pausing the discovery of amazing preset after amazing preset. What's up guys, Barry here, and if it's your first time to the channel, we talk about beat making and music production. So if that's your thing, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. With that said, in this video, we're going to take a look at a new plugin by a new plugin manufacturer called Cradle. And that plugin is in collaboration with one of my all-time favorite beat makers, producers, musicians, and sampling pioneers, Frank Dukes. And that plugin is called The Prince. The Prince consists of 130 plus source samples from numerous vintage synths from Frank's collection. The 250 plus presets were curated and created by Frank Dukes himself and are somewhat a time capsule of the emotive, lush sounds found throughout his work with artists such as Drake, The Weeknd, and James Blake, to name a few. At its core, the plugin is built on the ability to blend two different layers. Selecting a layer allows you to tweak the LFO, source parameters, filter, and the amp envelope. So if I select layer A and move the cutoff on the filter, you can see the blue line move, signifying I'm only affecting layer A. Inversely, selecting layer B affects the yellow. So the different colors differentiates the different layer parameters. Hitting the link button allows you to adjust the different layers simultaneously. Towards the bottom of the interface, you'll find 5 master effects, which allows you to blend the dry and wet signal. In addition, hitting the plus sign gives you some additional options. For this video, I prepared 2 samples that showcase the presets found within the Prince. First, I'll play the individual parts, then the full sample, followed by an improvised sample flip. For the chords of the sample, I'm using the artificial material preset. And to harmonize with those chords, and for a small counter melody, I have the acceptable scatter preset. For some fun organ slides, I have the density generation preset. And for an arpeggiated lead, I have the frail brick preset. And lastly, to provide some bass, I have the faint T preset. Alright, so for a total of 5 presets used, here's all of them together. So here's a sample chopped up and raised to semitones. And a low pass filter at around 1.8 kilohertz. By the way guys, down in the description you'll be able to find a link to the 2 samples that I made for this video, in addition to a few other free goodies. The first preset for this sample is Bomb Staircase. I brought back the cutoff and added some distortion and chorus for this bass part. The second preset is Chubby Basket. It's pretty much untouched with the exception of some added delay. For the lead, I'm using the Natural Fluctuation preset. And lastly, for a little bit of ear candy, we have the Crystal Horizon preset. For this sample, I'm using a total of 4 presets. Here's all of them together. For this sample chop, I have it pitched down 3 semitones with some drive, sample and bit reduction, with a high pass filter at around 260 Hz. Alright guys, so that was a quick look at the Prince, and honestly with its clever interface and its amazing collection of sounds, I can't help but think that this plugin is going to end up quite high on my list of top plugins of 2021. My only hesitation of picking it up right now is its high price point. With that said, big shout out to Cradle and Frank Dukes for putting out an amazing product. With that said, hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, and happy beat making. Peace.